and do it. And actually, just so you know, we really only had one to give. And we're actually having to use an initial to do that, so that's a big deal. And so we're obviously proud of those two guys. And one of the things, it's easy to talk about something being a priority to you and giving it lip service, but you look at what we've done in the last 4 years and how many walk-ons we've rewarded with scholarships, and a lot of the public out there don't know what these guys sacrifice. Guys like Kevin Ozier, Gannon Conway, and guys like that. You look at the guys we put on last year, Jordan Simone. But you look at Brimhall, a guy that him and Framboni, their families, and they made a big sacrifice and commitment, and it didn't happen overnight, And so really, really proud of those guys, and this continues to be a great place for a guy from this valley, from this state, from Southern California, from anywhere in the country. You want to walk on, you want to have an opportunity. This is a great place to do it. Questions?
You said the other day you knew that JoJo was going to have a pretty good chance to play right away. What did you see in high school when you were recruiting him that gave you that impression?
A lot of it has to do with just his mindset. He's a very, very dominant mental mindset. He's a great character young man, got a great family. All of our values are things that are very comfortable to him. I think that's why he, decided to come here. But then the physical terms, really, really dynamic player. He was big too. I mean, he's not most guys that have those kind of athletic skills are 6'1", 6'2".
For the position he's playing, what's the transition like from high school to this one?
Pretty large. Pretty large. The fact that he will make his living one day playing 3 technique. The fact that he's athletic enough to play 5 technique, and I didn't really know that until I moved him out there. So he's starting for us right now. Pretty impressive.
Transitioning to the scout team players being out here, what's that do from a mentality standpoint, or what you're trying to accomplish?
Well, obviously, you're in control of your own destiny, your mindset, and that's your evaluation right now. Every single person out here has gotten reps. They've had an opportunity. Now go and show us by doing a great job there that we're wrong. So, and then also it's a great job in preparing our team. So our guys had a great attitude. I can tell that a lot of the guys have aspirations of playing right away, and at the end of the day, this is a top. We finished 12th, so we can say we're a top 12 team in the country. It's hard to do.
So you always talked about it being a close battle for the backup quarterback, Manny Wilkins, now the number 2. Let's talk about that battle and what you've seen from Manny.
Oh, I think that continues to go on. I don't know if that's as Coach Norvell said that. We've got the other 2 young guys down here because I think they can help us get prepared to play for possibly 2 quarterbacks we're going to see. But I think obviously we would like for Manny to step up and to be the number 2 guy. But I still think that's all 3 of those guys are still really close. And as far as a guy that being prepared, we got a lot of work to do there. But we think that right now he's in the best position to do it.
Is this the type of team where you think it may take a game or 2 to sort some of these things out? Or do you feel
I hope guys will continue to improve. There's still a lot of competition. I mean, there's a lot of competition at linebacker. There's a lot of competition at defensive line. I mean, the offensive line, I think there needs to be competition. You got to keep guys, we got a little nagging stuff from guys not staying on the ground, off the ground. We got to quit getting twisted ankles and twisted knees by guys falling around the ground. So I hope there's continued competition throughout the year. So.
What makes you think you guys have struggled getting something out of your punt return game? What would be different this year?
I think the hardest thing about the punt return game is the punters. You got punters in this league do a great job with hang time, and then you got a lot of guys that do a great job with the rugby kick. You got to get the ball fielded first. But I'm gonna tell you, it has a lot to do with the guy returning the punt, and obviously Coach Slocum and what he's bringing with the technique and how we're going about our return games. We're going to be a lot better coached. So, I look for our return games to be one of the areas that we should be the most improved in.
Gump will be that guy.
Brimhall or Gump or DJ, possibly Devin. We got 4 guys. We're working there. Tim White was, and he has hand. If we started and played today, it would probably be Gump or Brimhall. Brimhall being the most consistent. Gump is a dynamic player, but we just got to make sure we get the deficiencies worked out in filling the ball.